Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. It's actually, it's almost 7 o'clock right now as I'm doing this video, but I have been very busy actually, so just trying to take care of some things and get things squared away, and it's just, I literally, since I've been back in West Virginia, I've been doing nothing but running around, so I'm actually hoping that tomorrow can be a day that I'm just kind of here, focusing on stuff here. I had to go out and get some things for, I had to pick up a couple of tarps for the dog kennel, and to get that squared away so that she's going to be more protected. And so I did that, and well, I'll get that, I'll work on that tomorrow. That'll be one of the things I'm going to work on tomorrow. I was going to move the solar panels today, and the ratchet piece that I need I don't have, so I went out and I think I got what I needed. I'll find out. I'm hoping that I got what I needed, but so that's another thing that has to get squared away. But it's been very busy, so that's why there was no video earlier today, and I've been just very, like I said, very busy. But it's not a bad thing. I'm looking forward to having a few days to just kind of resettle here, focus on what I need to focus on here, and continue to get things done. I did want to talk about two things actually, and and this is just I think the tip of the iceberg, if you will. You look at what is going on in Iran right now with people protesting, and the death of a young woman because the morality police beat her to death. And so people are, every country, folks, all right, every country has a breaking point. And totalitarian governments that want to control every aspect of people's lives, that can only go on as long as the people allow it to go on. So what you're seeing right now in Iran, what you're seeing going on right now in China, people are getting to that breaking point and they've had enough. And I think that governments like the United States, the UK, would be wise to pay attention to that, because these people are protesting knowing that they're probably going to be arrested, thrown in jail, possibly killed, all those type of things in both of those countries, Iran and China. That's not a thing that people would worry about here in the United States. Hopefully I don't think that that's a thing in the UK that people would worry about either. But as these governments continue to add more and more restrictive laws to people's lives, taking away more of their rights and their freedoms, there will be, and I'm not advocating violence in any way, shape, or form. I want to make that perfectly clear. But there will be a breaking point. And when that breaking point happens, people will do something about it. And I think that's where we're headed. That's my guess. That's my best guess on that. I'm not, like I said, I don't make predictions and say, this is when it's going to happen. I don't know. I really don't. But I do know that what happened, and I'm just going to go with the United States, what happened in the last 2 years, that a majority of people don't want to see a repeat of that again. And so I believe that, they need to walk on eggshells, if you will, because you can only push people so far. And, I want you to think about, and this is something that I think is really important, and I think a lot of people don't think about. As a direct result of all the measures that were put in place, okay, what have we seen as a direct result of that? There was an increase in suicides. There was an increase of domestic violence. There was an increase of alcoholism. There was an increase in drug abuse. These are all documented, depression, not being able to get out, get to socialize. The effect on the children, I don't think we'll be able to measure that anytime soon because psychologically a lot of damage was done because of all the whole situations. When kids are not allowed to go out and play with their friends because everybody's, afraid or terrified, or they have to follow the rules or whatever the case may be, these are not good things. And, I think that, as we came out of things, in life, if you will, somewhat returned to normal this summer, and I think people are realizing that, they didn't like what happened. So I think, again, and like I said, I'm not saying this, that, or the other thing is going to happen, but I think these governments, all the governments around the world, better tread really lightly, because, like I said, again, look what's going on in China right now. Look what's going on in Iran, and that's just two examples. That's just two examples. There's other unrest in other places as well, but those are places where the government doesn't allow that type of stuff. They say, no, this is not happening. And people are doing it anyway. So I think it's a matter of time. And I think that, you will see an increase of people saying, this is not acceptable. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And I like I said, it's just, I always have a lot of concerns. There's a lot of things that can go sideways. You put on top of all of that situation, the drastic increase of keeping your home warm, your electric bills, your propane bills, your gas bills, the price of gasoline, the crazy increase in food prices, and you lump all these things together, and people are barely making it. And so those are things I think that people really need to take into consideration and they need to think about. So anyway, just my thoughts. I wanted to share them with you guys and let you know. I sorry about not making a video earlier today. I just it's just been crazy busy, and so not making excuses, but sometimes you got to prioritize, and sometimes the priority is not making a video. So anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we absolutely will be in better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us over race, religion, political affiliation, the vax, the unvax. These are all tools used to keep us suppressed, to keep us fighting amongst each other, while the rich and big business corporations get richer. That's it. That's all that happens. So if we come together, things can change. They really, truly can. Also remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that is going to stop you from achieving your goal is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. If you set realistic goals and then set about to making them happen, the only person stopping you from getting there is you. Okay? Remember that, because that is important. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.